Happy Earth Day 2021, the 51st Earth Day. I've been celebrating them since 1970. I have a sequence to praise the Earth Mother herself and the 5 earth elements and the Archangels that watch over each element. If you're not familiar with the 5 elements, they're earth, water, fire, air, and ether. The first one we'll do is earth. I'm Carmen Cooper, by the way. Hit like and subscribe, and let's get started. For the earth element, that corresponds to our root chakra, our first chakra in our subtle bodies. That's red. And we're going to do a seated hero pose. Just sit back on your heels. If that's too much, you can use a prop. You can use a rolled up towel, whatever you have around the house. I just happen to have this little Thai yoga massage prop, and it works well for me. Only if you want to, you can separate your feet, sit back between them, and ease back to reclining hero. Or not. Wherever you want your hero, if you want it seated upright, lean back just a little bit, reclining all the way. Whatever you're comfortable with today. The Archangel who watches over the earth element is Ariel. Now the Archangels have a multitude of nature spirits who help them. I have a whole blog post about this. So if you want a little more depth, go to carmencooperyoga.com and check out the whole blog post. For the earth element, our breath is going to be diaphragmatic breathing. When you breathe in, put your hands down on your belly and breathe in until you feel your belly rise. And then as you exhale, you'll feel your belly sink. Moving on to our second element, which is water. That corresponds with our second chakra in our subtle bodies. According to yoga philosophy, the color of our second chakra is orange, and our second chakra governs creativity and sexuality. For that element, water, we're going to do Baddha konasana. Put the soles of your feet together. Your feet may open like a book if you're flexible, or not, doesn't really matter. Interlace your fingers. Put your hands underneath the outsides of your feet. Pull up a little bit. That helps you straighten your back, and your knees come down a little bit more. The Archangel over water is Gabriel. For our breath, for water, we're going to use Ujjayi breathing. Sometimes that's called the ocean breath. You close the back of your throat just a little bit on the inhalation and on the exhalation. And it makes a little bit of an ocean sound. It only needs to be audible to you. You can do it louder, but it's not necessary. If you like to do it louder, feel free. A few more Ujjayi breaths. One of my favorite breaths to use when I'm practicing my maximum extension in postures, because when I go too far, I will lose my Ujjayi breath. If I go over my edge, my breath will no longer be the Ujjayi breath. All of a sudden it gets short, shallow, and choppy, and I know I need to ease back a little bit until I can find my Ujjayi breath again. For our fire element, it corresponds to the third chakra, which is yellow. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. It's the Ha Kriya. The angel over the fire element is Michael. And let me stand up. Out in the goddess pose. We're going to go 8 times this way, 8 times this way, 4 times this way, 4 times this way, 2 times this way, 2 times this way, 1 time, 1 time. So inhale, bring the arms out, all the way up. Ha! 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 Ha Kriya fires up your power center. The next element is air, governed by your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is green. It's love and emotions. For the heart chakra, we're going to do a camel. If you can get up on your knees. Fists on either side of your spine. Inhale, look up. If that's easy and not a challenge, you can take it back. Grab your feet. Or you can do it the other way. For our breath, for the heart chakra, it's Vayana Vau. Place your hands in prayer pose at your chest. And as you inhale, open your arms wide, like you want to hug someone. And as you exhale, bring your purpose back to your chest. I'm going to visualize green because it's the color of the heart chakra. If you want to visualize green, use green. Or if you prefer a different color, you can visualize any color you wish. Let's do about 9 more. My little feline friend is throwing a fit. If you hear him in the background, he gets upset when I do yoga instead of play with him, but I'm going to push on. The angel that rules the air element is Raphael. The final element is ether. It's governed by the 5th chakra, or the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is blue. It's ruled by either the angel Nathaniel, or some sources claim that it is ruled by Christ himself, that it is so important and so vital. It is what fills all the elements have to have ether in order to exist. It is empty space. It is what the other elements are made out of. Our asana for the ether element is lion, and we have the yoga pose and the breath all rolled up into one with lion. So, we go back to seated hero for lion. Hands on your lap. As we exhale, we're going to rise up, splay our fingers out, stick our tongues out, open our eyes as wide as we can, and forcefully exhale with either a ha sound or, if you prefer, a loud roar. Don't be afraid to assume all the ferocity of a lion. We'll do 3 of these. I have a real tough time getting my class to let go and roar. I hope you'll let go and roar with me. Okay, those are our 5 elements. I celebrate Earth Day very enthusiastically every year. Take a moment to silently thank the Earth Mother for letting us live on her and all of the Earth's elements that sustain us. Happy Earth Day. Scoop it all up. Keep it with you. Namaste.